4 Elements Radio.
The definition of hip hop. Yes.
Hey.
Hey, yo, what it is? Yeah, man. Team Mondays doing it big for Elements Radio. And this is the Team Mondays podcast. You know, we do it. We had episode 1 before, but of course, this is episode 2. Are we ready to rumble? In the meantime, don't forget, check out 4 Elements Radio. That's right. The number 4, elementsradio.com for the best in underground hip hop and boom bap. And on top of that, too, the Team Mondays crew we represent big time. 3 of the finest on the planet broadcasting live every Monday night. That's where you hear us live. But right now, we're going to put all that aside and come visually seeing who we are. So I'm going to get it in right now. Let's do our first introduction as we move to the crew. All right. So let's slide into the crew, ladies and gentlemen, right about now. I want to introduce to you the only sis doing a thing from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with the DJ CP show representing Fort Worth, Texas. Give it up for my girl, DJ CP.
What up, team? What up, y'all? What up, bro?
And of course, from Philadelphia, my main man doing it big, making that head nod every Monday night from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. He's the one, the only DJ Mike. Nyce. Yeah, man. The honeycomb hideout is in full swing.
We need a sound joint.
That's already in. And of course, representing Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We're on the curfew again, but we'll talk about that later on. Yeah, we're back with some high numbers with COVID-19. But right now, I'm TNT's most dangerous DJ. That's why the beard is getting bigger. All right, yours truly, just Jase, baby. Yeah, so Trinidad, the COVID-19 numbers, the cases are going up. It's a serious thing here. Right now, we're under curfew. Yeah, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. And more or less everything is shut down. So we are back at it under low. I'm inside in the booth and growing the beard heavy. So that's what it is. That's my.
You're a vampire.
Yeah,
you're a vampire, bro.
Vampire Chronicles right now. Yeah, man. I like that shirt, sis.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shout out in early because I know sometimes we get our shout outs at the end, but from the places that we come from, the one and only legendary Dana Dane sent me a couple of shirts. So shout out to Dana Dane and his wife, Miss Tana. Good salute to them.
Salute Dana Dane.
They've been generous, good people ever since, we met them. And they've been 100. And I was like, yo, when Dana was like, yo, I'm just going to send you a couple of shirts. I was like, word. I tell you, I feel like, I don't know about y'all, but like when our favorite hip hop heroes message us I feel like a little kid, like, huh? For real?
It's a good feeling. It really is a good feeling. So salute to the icon, the legend, Dana Dean. You know what I mean? Wow. Mike, that's 80s hip hop. That's straight down our alley, boy.
Yeah, man.
Mike, you got to enjoy it too. No, I was going to say Mike's shirt too.
Yeah, Mike, what's that you have on there?
This is official Diggable Planets merch right here.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
See you.
So they just did a show this past Saturday and online and live from Seattle, I think they were. Mm-hmm. So we checked that out. But what's cool about this shirt is that my lady did it. My lady does graphic design, so she did
Salute. Not. Well, me, I'm representing, of course, this is one of my peeps that do all my merch, all my tees, Citizen t-shirts. So I wanted to rock them today. You know what I mean? Big up the Citizen tees. And of course, they do the graphics and whatnot. So big up the Citizen in the inside. Yeah. Trinidad Tobago's finest with TNT's most dangerous DJ. That's a collab right there. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get it in. We have a couple of things. Of course, we're going to talk everything hip-hop related. I know y'all were glued to the last Verzuz battle between 2 R&B stalwarts, 2 groups. And I know, sis, I know you're excited to talk about that.
My gosh.
You want to start with that? Kick it off, sis.
Oh my gosh.
SWV. Okay. I was not privileged. I did not see the battle.
Oh, you haven't? Have you not even seen it yet?
No,
have you seen it yet?
No.
All right.
No. But tell me. Go ahead. Tell me what's up.
Okay. First thing first, Latasha Scott can get my keys, my wallet, my drawers. And I want you to put that picture of like Jennifer Hudson throwing a shoe for me right now. That's he throwing my drawers at her, bro. Like on everything I own, I was like, Lord have mercy. So in a nutshell, I'm gonna kind of give y'all some grades. Mike, you watched it?
Nope.
Did you? You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Oh, bros,
Mike.
y'all are both killing me here.
I was heavy in the GTA session that night.
Okay.
I really couldn't
Okay.
give it
Okay.
All right.
But let me give my grades real quick since y'all weren't present. But if y'all saw any clips, golly, I can't believe both of y'all missed it.
I do want to watch it though.
I can't believe both of y'all missed it. All right, so here again, the energy was in Atlanta. I'm gonna just be honest. And DJ A1 was the DJ for Escape, and the bro had extra. Like I have energy, but his energy was through the roof.
Wait a minute, A1 from Love and Hip Hop. A1.
I'm not sure, and I don't watch that show. That's just me. So I don't know if it's the same guy or not. But I just don't watch that show. But his energy, I was reading some of the comments on social media. They were like, we don't like our DJs to yell at us when they play tracks. Whoa. So I was like, yo. So honestly, I felt like he was DJing for an Atlanta club.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The setting was Mother's Day, SWV. I understand they were in Atlanta, the Atlanta energy. Mm-hmm. He was just yelling, ATLA, ATLA. And I was just like, what? So Mother's Day. Yeah, I mean, turned up, playing 2 Chainz, the raunchy 2 Chainz joints. I was like, whoa, yo, like, come on, this is supposed to be a Mother's Day, a woman thing, a SWV thing, an Escape thing. All right, so, and little did I know, the legendary DJ Spinderella was DJing for Spindeezy.
Nice, Spin.
Is Spindeezy is DJing for SWV. I was like, what? Nice. Hold up. Kind of pulled out the ace, I was like, all right. So, the setting, sis was playing it good. She's playing it in her lane over there, for the ladies, rocking her lane. So then it comes time for the performance. So the way the stage is set up, you got Escape on, the left side from where you're seeing, and you got SWV on the right side, where they're completely separated from each other with a big table in front of them. And so after the show, I was listening to Swiss and Tim talk about what they could have done better. So like they had to come from around the table and sing or come down to the middle. It was it was a weird stage setup. So first off the bat, I'm like, okay, SWV has their energy, but Coco, like something was bothering her. Something wasn't right. I was like, what's wrong with Coco? Something, her facial expressions, her energy just wasn't there in the beginning, honestly. So then the girls from Escape were doing their thing, and then came and did their whole, got all their mics and, sang and everything. And then some of them did their solo tracks. Candy has solo tracks. Latasha had a song with Trick Daddy, things like that. And so then finally they took a pause, and then SWV went and changed clothes.
Okay.
So they came with an SWV hoodie on and Jase on. And then Coco's energy just changed. Like they brought it. The first half, something was like
somber.
Yes.
Somber.
Yes. Right. Very, 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 something wasn't right.
Yeah.
And then they took it home. I felt like at the end of the show, the second half. So in a nutshell, it was a Mother's Day thing. I thought they sounded great. That's just me. A lot of people are thinking it's straight battle, like they battling each other. I pick this person or I pick this group. But to me, I don't feel like they battling. I feel like they're performing they're performing like a concert.
Right. It was like a Mother's Day concert more or less than a Mother's Day battle.
Yes. Right. Yes. That's what I felt. I don't feel like with the verses right now, like it is a battle for some of these artists.
Yeah. That whole battle element is really not there.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beanie Man and
Bounty Killer.
That
was a battle.
Yeah, that was closest to it. You know what I mean? But it was still chilling. They, it wasn't like going at each other. They put it on though. That was one of my favorite verses.
Yeah, same with me. That set the tone for how the battle is supposed to be done, how to execute the show without having audio issues with one party trying to link in with another party in another location. So that was more or less the template set for how verses would be executed, and they're using it up to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man. All right. So when I get a chance, I'll take a watch this and try and compare.
Yeah, y'all kind of grade the DJs, like I said, kind of give them a grade. What do you think?
Yeah,
but,
that I will definitely do.
Mr. A1 was turned. I mean, turned. Oh man. Bless his pointed head. But you know, I think Swiss Beats and Timbo, salute to them. Real talk, they got a great thing going on, especially during the COVID thing.
Yeah,
letting us share these musical, the gifts that they're bringing us. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Isleys, Snoop, DMX, may he rest in peace. RZA and DJ Premier. That'll be that'll be one of my favorites always. And then Meth and Redman, and we got more to come.
Yeah. Any inklings of to anything happening pretty soon? They give any teasers as to who's coming up next?
I have no idea.
All right.
I just know I watched the afterwards though, and like it was so neat how Swiss though and Timbo are like about giving back to the artists. Like I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Like they were showing so much love, and they were like, you know what? They need more. We need more R&B groups out here like them, like Escape and SWV.
I saw an interview he did on Hot 97 online, and he was talking about a DJ version where he wanted to put up somebody like Funkmaster Flex versus DJ Clue. They played the different freestyles from different mixtapes. That should be, I think that should be a good one. Mike, I see you looking up in the sky. What's your take on that one?
I would enjoy that.
Yeah?
I would definitely enjoy that. Yeah, absolutely.
Because Flex has some hard freestyles, and of course, Clue, a game changer when it comes to the mixtape game.
And that would really be my only thing. Like Flex did have a couple cool joints, but Clue, his catalog is crazy.
Yes. But remember, it's your best 20 for your best 20.
Yeah, true.
So that should be one to look out for if they agree to do it.
Big Cap.
Yeah. So rest in peace, Cap. Rest in peace, Cap. Yeah,
I had some feedback though from our last podcast about us talking about Verzuz. Salute to DJ Bourne.
They got Bourne.
He said, okay, so if we're gonna talk, because I know we were talking Verzuz, who's gonna go against Dr. Dre, the producer or the rapper?
The producer.
Think about it like
the producer. Yeah.
You think the producer or the rapper?
I say the producer. The producer. That catalog alone.
Oh yes.
Ridiculous.
Killers.
Ridiculous.
Bangers. And then he said, okay,
pick 20 out of that catalog.
Pick 20. Pick 20. Who's gonna go up against that?
Hard though. It's so many to pick. So many genres. I mean, so many. So
many genres of music too. Yeah, so many genres.
Yeah, he's got genres. Yeah, he's got different genres.
Eras.
Yes.
And then we were talking ladies. I'm still on this one. I don't think anybody can go up against Mary J. Blige. I know we talked about that, but that's what we got feedback to on that one. Yeah. Who's going against that catalog? I don't know.
I have no idea. What did Bourne say about that? He came clueless.
Well, he because we kind of like I know last time we kind of touched base, like we were saying like Mike. I wanted to emphasize what Mike said. Mariah's got hits, but this not touching Mary J's catalog.
Right. Right.
So and then we were thinking it'd have to probably be somebody old school, but to me I feel like that's a different lane. That's not Mary J's lane.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
like she couldn't go up against like Gladys Knight or nothing like that.
Right.
Nah, that's chalk and cheese. That's chalk and
or
cheese.
Anita, or like Anita Baker. That's what I said. Those are two, like you said, chalk and cheese. Wait. Yeah. No, that's a different lane.
That's a different
Mary
lane.
J's
That's
in
a
her own
different
lane.
For real. Now, speaking of battles right now, I was looking at big up to J. Cole. You want the new J. Cole album?
I have not listened yet.
Sis, I have to. I'll link you with a copy of it. It is crazy.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I noticed he said something. He says, and this is from an article I picked up, that he's no longer viewing Drake and Kendrick Lamar as his competition.
Ooh.
What's it, Mike? look at the serious face on Mike.
Yo. Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me put my 2 cents in first. Are we talking not competition in bars or record sales?
Bars.
Okay,
because
bars.
According to him, he was like, he did everything in terms of treating those guys as competition, as a workout. He used to train so that he's better than them dudes. You know what I mean? And right now he looks at it and he says they're no longer competition to him.
You're supposed to feel like that.
I mean, I agree with Mike. But I mean, I'm talking numbers.
Right.
Because I don't see, I mean, just me, Drake's numbers are insane. But that's because I feel like Drake does the pop, like we talked about, popular.
Right.
Versus that kind of lane. That's where I'm coming from with Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, because I know Cole will eat him up in bars. I'm not saying that.
Because
I'm just saying
did you get a chance to peep the LA Leakers freestyle he did?
No, I
We'll peep that. LA Leakers, the Leakers, they do some freestyles and stuff.
Yeah.
He was on there and ripped that microphone to shreds.
I believe it.
Shreds. J. Cole. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
His sword is sharp right now. His lyrical sword, sharp.
Hey, but K Dot though, I mean, golly.
He's another beast.
I mean, if I'm going bars, I'm saying K Dot and J. Cole, but I'm just saying as far as just like I said, numbers. If we talking record sales, that's like I said, that's why I think different. Like I said, no competition. So, but yeah, whew. Yeah, razor sharp, bro.
Mike, what's going through your mind?
I like my artists to be a little bit activist too.
Right.
So that's what kind of puts the Kendrick
ahead
of the world over the Drakes to me. Just for me, you know what I mean? Because I've always been a fan of lyrics and saying something, and what are you saying, even if it is ratchet, I don't knock you for being ratchet. Everybody has their ratchet moments, so it's all good. But
as Charlamagne would put it, you want to have the perfect balance of ratchetness and righteousness.
There it is. In a nutshell, there it is. Yeah,
Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, balance. Life is all about balance.
Psych. No big up Charlamagne the God. Y'all can salute him all you want. Y'all know how I feel about that.
Sis wants no part of Charlamagne.
I don't even want to know the dude. Like, y'all know how I feel about that dude. Y'all know how I feel about the dude.
Oh my word. All right.
Levels of disrespect.
We're gonna switch some gears. Have y'all seen or heard the whole crazy stuff that's going on with the Joe Budden podcast scenario with him firing Rory and Mal?
I tell you what, you do that to me and Mike, I'm coming to Trinidad.
No, come on.
I'm messing with you.
Look, I'm learning from them of what not to do, and it'll make sure the contract is right anyway. If I did,
great.
Yes.
No, that's facts.
So I saw. I just watched yesterday a talk that Rory and Mal had.
Okay, a response to him.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, I mean, it was long. It was like an hour and a half long. So I can't really talk about a lot of it, but a lot of it was they were saying contractually they were percentage partners.
Ooh.
Which means that, whatever we sell or whatever we bring in, I need to see the accounting of that so that I know how much to expect, how much I'm getting paid.
With the agreed split that they probably agreed to.
Yeah.
Right.
But I need to know the total amount they came in, so I know what my whatever is, my 30%, my 20%, whatever. So he was saying that anytime they would go to the accounting and try to get it, Joe would get upset and basically treat them as if they were just employees, that they weren't percentage partners.
Ooh.
This is what they were saying. These ain't my words. I don't know.
Right.
I was gonna say, Mike, real quick, was it? And I read this is that they wanted Joe audited, like to see what was coming in, that type of thing.
Yeah, but if you're a percentage partner, that's how you get paid, is by the percentage of the total that comes in. So it's nothing out of the ordinary for me as a percentage partner to ask you to see the books.
Right.
So
Joe was like,
that was just one issue that they kind of covered throughout the long interview. You know, a lot of the backstories behind a lot of stuff, and you know who knew who, and you know. But it definitely put some perspective on it because all I had been seeing up to that point was Joe's side of things.
Right.
So I was kind of glad that they did that.
Yeah. Because to me, there's more to the, there's a saying we say here in Trinidad, there's more to the mortar than to the pestle. You know what I mean? Which means there's a lot more deep into that particular story that's just not being told or being seen. You know what I mean? And,
well, I mean, you know, I grew up with a saying that there's always three sides to a story.
Right.
You know what I mean? Your side, their side, and then the truth.
Yes.
And the truth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I like to hear both sides, and then, you know, I'll just be like, okay, that could have happened.
Yeah.
But another thing, my comment I wanted to put in is, because then I had to figure out which one was who. I know a lot of people don't even know which one is Rory and which one is Mal. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I was like, wait, which one? I was like,
I watched the podcast, so
I didn't watch the podcast. I listened to it because that's why I was like, I didn't know who was who until I saw who was who. But back on my comment was they were saying for Joe, this is the most he's had people lined up to come see him. You know what I mean? Compared to his,
I saw that story too. Yeah,
his artist, his work. You know, he didn't have people lined up around the corner to come see him when he was performing. You know, so
well, and they addressed that in there when they were talking too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, all that's well and good. But if you don't have your business lined up from jump, and you have put in black and white what the agreement is, if there's a split, if we're doing this just for the love of it. You know what I mean? Are we splitting everything equally, or we just doing it just because and take the money that we make and invest it into the product so that we can build more listenership or viewership? Right. Then it makes no sense to be crying over spilled milk if you have not crossed the T's and dotted the I's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm learning that from you and bro from the first podcast we had. Read my paperwork, please.
Do you think it's going to be a wrap for that Joe Budden podcast? Do you think there's going to be a dip because of the departure of Roy and Mal, or Joe's all right on his own?
I've seen Joe's done a few more with a couple other dudes, but honestly, to me, it just looked like he replaced Rory and Mal.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really into that. I like Rory and Mal. I like what they brought to the show. I like their perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of good. I'm kind of good on it. It sounded like Rory and Mal were definitely done.
Right.
I agree. I don't think it's the same. I like their energy. And I liked how they came back with the material, what they were talking about as far as hip hop and their responses. You know, I know I saw some, I just saw stuff in passing once all this was happening on Joe's Instagram about the podcast. Cause he had Nicki Minaj on there and it was how they gassed it up on their show or whatever. But I liked their responses. I thought they were genuine with the responses or the artists that were there and the energy they had. I don't think it'll be the same, but that's just my opinion. So
nice. You brought up Nicki Minaj, sis. Did y'all hear the new Nicki Minaj project that released Friday gone?
I checked the mixtape. I did because I'm a Drake, so I want to hear the bars.
Right. What's your take on it? What's your take?
Lil Wayne, the Young Money, Cash Money billionaire. What is Seeing Green?
Yes. Yes.
I did watch some video with Nicki and Drake, and he's wanting her to come back. He's like, "We miss you when you're gone." She just felt like her pen wasn't where it's supposed to be.
Right.
And I don't know. I've always liked Nicki since she came out. Everybody has their own lane on their whole thing. Her Barbie thing. Can she be a little over dramatic? Yes, yeah. I feel like she can. I feel like she can be over dramatic with it. But I think she's great. I don't obviously, Rhapsody is my number one. So we're gonna talk bars, like we said earlier in our conversation. Popular versus bars versus record sales.
Right.
I've always liked Nicki, but yeah, I took a listen to it, and I'm glad that she's back. I know she had a baby, was going that way, and
Yeah.
trying to start her family, get things going. But I always like Nicki. So
Big up to Nicki. She's Trini representing Trinidad and
Ooh,
Tobago.
yes.
So to Nicki.
Yes.
I'm just not sure if this was the right product for a comeback.
Gotcha.
That's just my only take. You know what I mean?
It's called Beam Me Up, Scotty, right?
Yeah, Beam Me Up, Scotty. It's on
Mhm.
streaming services right now. Of course, it's the mixtape from 2009. They redid some stuff. And they did some new stuff within the mixtape, changed up some bars and all that. The new track called Fractions is there, Crocodile Teeth remix. And of course, the one that Sis talked about, Lil Wayne and Drake with Seeing Green. And she admits that she got washed.
Yeah, she
Lyrically.
admits she got washed. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. By Wayne and Drake on her
on
track.
On the same
On the
track.
track.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think Wayne went first. She went second, and Drake was last.
Yeah. All right, next up, I want to talk about is the big DMX album, Exodus, that's going to be coming out at the end of May. The track list is up. Are y'all ready to hear this particular masterpiece from X?
Hell yeah.
Say it again for them in the back, bro. Say it again.
Hell yeah.
Is this going to live up to his previous work, do you think? Or is it just going to be a rushed product to put out just to appease folks who wanted to hear his music in the time of his passing?
I don't compare artists' albums like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I treat it like somebody who's a painter. Like, you don't expect Picasso to keep doing the same painting over and over and over again, or base his new painting off of his last painting. You know what I mean? It's art. So, I take it for what it is. Now, whether I wind up liking it or not, that's a different thing. I was scared about the Gangstar album just for that reason, because he wasn't here. So I was like, is this going to be right? And it was right.
Yeah, the match was perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Guru. That's my
And Sis, the fact checker, if you could pull up the track list for us there.
got it here.
There's some
That's what I
fantastic
wanna
stuff.
know. I know.
All right.
There's Nas. There's Alicia
All right, let me-
Keys.
Okay,
There's Bono.
Jay, I'm throwing this one at you, bro. Okay,
Let me hear.
First track, That's My Dog featuring the Locks and Swiss Beats.
Mhm.
Second track is called Bath Salts featuring Jay-Z and Nas. Woo.
Bath salts.
Bath Salts.
Bath salts.
All right. Number 3, Dogs Out featuring Lil Wayne and Swiss Beats. Number 4 is Money, Money, Money featuring Moneybagg Yo. Number 5 is Hold Me Down featuring Alicia Keys. Number 6 is called Skyscrapers featuring Bono. I guess that's Bono. YouTube.
That's YouTube Bono. Yeah.
What?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say Bono. Okay. Number 7, Male Stick Up Skit featuring Cross Infrared and Ice Pick. Number 8 is Hood Blues. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Brace. Like you always say, bro. Brace. West Side Gun. Woo! Benny the Butcher. Woo! And Conway.
All right, that's Monday night in the Zone podcast material, right?
That's you. Hood Blues.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Walking in the Rain featuring Nas again, Exodus Simmons and Mr. Porter. Number 10 is Take Control featuring Snoop Dogg. Number 11 is the Exodus skit. 12 is Letter to My Son, parentheses Call Your Father featuring Usher and Brian King Joseph. And number 13 is Prayer. So
you know X goes in when he prays. So that's gonna be epic. Yeah.
West Side, Benny and Conway and DMX. Oh my.
That's gonna be
Body bags.
Yeah. That's ski mask music right there.
It's gonna make you just run outside and get into a fist fight.
Made me run up to my neighbors and knock on the door. What'd you say?
So it's a good month. It's a good month for hip hop, man. So we have J. Cole, we have Nicki Minaj for those who are into the more or less pop rap styles, and of course we have X and some other good stuff. And as far as underground, we have a lot of good underground stuff coming out as well. So keep your ear to the ground.
Toby and Wigway.
Huh?
Toby and Wigway.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Crazy stuff out there. All right.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. All right, we have about 5 more minutes in, and then we're gonna wrap things up for this particular episode. How are we gonna end this off this week? I want to end it off kind of more or less topical. I'm gonna do it in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's do some top fives.
Top five.
Top five. We're going DJs this time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say MC.
And that one would have been too easy. DJs.
Is it top 5
DJs of all
DJs?
time? Your top 5 DJs.
Oh, you put me on the spot.
Or just skills.
Skills, it could be whatever. Skills, party rocking. Top 5. Who are your top 5 DJs? We got 4
Mike,
minutes.
you go first because I gotta think.
Well, Kid Capri,
Right?
just because he's to me was the ultimate party DJ.
Right?
Jazzy Jeff,
Right?
he made me want to DJ.
Yes. So far, you have 2 of mine. Go ahead.
Can I add my 2? To
Go
the
ahead, put
list?
your 2 in.
All right, my number 1's Grandmaster Flash.
All right. Good, yeah.
Number 2 is Sis Spindeezy because
Okay,
for the
Cinderella.
females, to me, she when I was a kid, she like her on behind those turntables on Push It was like iconic to me.
Right.
Like I was like, yo, female DJ, I could do that, or I could do what I do. So Sis was like, yo, I was like, yo, this is what's up. So definitely Grandmaster Flash, Kid Capri, Jazzy Jeff, Spindeezy. Let me see how much. That's 4.
Yeah.
I'm added to Mike's list. That's 5. I'm adding on to Mike's list.
Let me jump in.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Cash money. I definitely
Cash Money.
Cash money for doing this thing. DJ Premier.
Oh,
One of the best in
DJ
terms of
Premier.
rhythm scratches, right? And I also have to put in there a definite true icon, true scorcher when it comes to turntablism. I'm definitely gonna put up there DJ AM.
Yeah, y'all.
AM.
Yeah, I think I'll have to take that one from you too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Rock Raider.
Rock Raiders up
and
beast.
Hubert Beast, Beast.
All the super friends.
And for female
Right.
DJs, salute to my girl Coco Chanel.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, my God.
Definitely cannot. I mean, listen, she's Coco Chanel, beast.
Beast.
Definitely for
All the
females.
DJs out there, man, who did their thing. I represent for us, pave the way for us so we could do our thing. So when we're on the air, we tear it up the way we know how to do it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
All right, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we got to wrap things up with some shout outs. First things first, folks, don't forget 4 Elements Radio. Check out the entire team, Team Mondays, this team right here. All right, start things over DJ CP, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with the DJ CP show. I'm up next, 8 p.m. Just Jase with the In the Zone podcast for the best in boom bap, straight to the dome headshots. And speaking of headshots, we can make them shots to nods because from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. we got the Head Nod show with DJ Mike Nyce. With them eclectic styles, blends, remixes, refixes, and all that good stuff. Hey, big strong salute to all the rest of the team. People like, of course, Rampage doing this thing with the Mix Show Madness. Big up to the Ryan Show, which includes Mr. Cheeks and his squad on a Saturday. Of course, the Hip Hop Digest Show. My main man, E Green, King Killer. And of course, oh gosh, I'm forgetting the last guy.
Your Gorilla.
Yeah, of course, Gorilla Grooves. Can't forget Gorilla Grooves.
Yeah.
Groove Radio. And of course,
grimy.
You know
Those cats are grimy, bro.
grimy shit. All right, folks, that's about it. That's going to wrap up another episode. We're going to see you in 1 month's time. Be safe out there. COVID-19 is a bitch. And I got to go back in and be on the wraps. Team, salute.
Love y'all.
Peace.